So, we're back with Momodora, Reverie under the Moonlight. Haven't played the game for half a year, so I'm kind of interested in how it's gonna go. Today I don't have internet, so I cannot look at the tutorial, which is a bit of a shame. So I guess if we find the last, little bugger, we'll find it, but if we don't, I don't think we're gonna be able to beat the game today. So at least we'll have to do that maybe next time. A bit of exploring again. On my side, I don't think I'll include that in a video. I will include me finding the little bugger though. So where do we go? But today I'm kind of a bit stressed out. Because wait, I can teleport. Right, I forgot that's a feature. Today I'm a bit stressed out because I think if I had to make a list about the hardest boss fights to do no hit before doing this challenge. Locked. How do we open this? Huh. If I had to guess the hardest bosses in this game, I would say that the hardest boss by far would be the Baroness and Huntress in late game castle. Mostly due to the fact that the Baroness requires you to hit her with a melee attack while the Huntress is shooting you in the background. And that seems really difficult. Meanwhile, the second hardest boss fight I would choose would be the demon in the underworld that we're gonna be fighting right now. And that's mostly because she was really tanky, from what I remember, and I don't know anything that she does. Like, unlike the lady in white, which I knew is gonna be difficult, and I knew her moveset, here we did this demon first attempt, but she seemed really difficult not to get hit by her. 1 arrow, 2 arrows, 3 arrows. Jump. Ooh, that was close. But luckily today we'll finally unlock, hopefully, the not double jump, but jump in the... Alright, that was wrong. Let me say that again. But today we'll unlock the ability to dash in mid-air, which would have saved me a lot of trouble last time. Ooh, if the fire falls into the water, it disappears. Interesting. So that's a quick way to get to the boss fight, which is good. I have no clue how to fight this boss fight. I will just try to maybe do her from a distance, so I'll go for a Dur Peril. Right. Just so I don't take damage from explosion. She looks like she's gonna dash. Or absolutely do nothing, hell yeah. No. God damn it. Wait, how was I supposed to survive that? Can you jump over that? Dang, bro. That's a bit awkward. I wanted to be happy that we did this first attempt, but I guess not. That's fine. But right, this feels way easier than expected. The second upgrade to charging arrows is really paying off. And let me get that arrow upgrade. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I still am not quite sure if the upgraded damage... Wait, I didn't even upgrade my damage here. How do you do that? I think I did it. Wrong ability. I don't remember the options how to switch skills right now. God damn! Please don't explode me. I can dash here. Alright. Alright, if she hits me this time, I can run away! Never mind! This is impossible! Is this how this recording is gonna go? But sure, let's switch to... How do you switch items, by the way? Ah! What does this do? Oh, it's the shield. Might be useful. This is the... Oh, this is the overpowered skill. Oh, hell yeah! I don't know if that counted as me taking damage, so I'm gonna just say yes. But it's weird that this boss fight, like her attacks feel like you're supposed to have the air dash to be able to jump over that ball chasing you. But this is the boss that unlocks the dash in air, so kinda sus, not gonna lie. But sure. This time, you're going down. Right now you're going down. But yeah, there's this item that allows you to take damage over time, but you have... Jesus Christ! You have increased damage. I have no clue if it works with you being able to do boss fights perfectly. Because if it did, oh, that would be spicy. But I'm afraid it will not work like that. I doubt that there is some kind of system that the game is like, did you take damage from the boss fight or you just took damage? Wait, whoa, why was that level 1 charge? Like, how am I supposed to dodge that? I have no clue when that is gonna stop, so... Wait. How did that not hit you? Right. Oh, this time it did. Oh, never mind, this is so free. In before I take damage. Is that fire gonna hit me? I'm not gonna test that. Yeah, this was free. Did I read the dialogue last time? I don't think I did. Thank you for your assistance. Are you hurt? It's my first time seeing a sacred leaf in action. Certainly an interesting way of fending off enemies. With a bow. Since you're still around, perhaps you'll hear me out. No. You damn roach. I'm not wasting my time with you. That was sudden. Thank you for your assistance. Are you hurt? Do we want to hear? Sure. Good. I've suspected something was amiss up there at the castle. The queen I once served was noble and caring, but now she's turned into a morbid figure. Anything under her direct control is lost, so I've deserted her order of knights. Here's my proposal. Taking down the queen. You mentioned her curse has reached your homeland. Should you choose to side with me, you're going to need a special crest. It was split into 4 pieces. One of its fragments should be around here. Once you have the 4 parts, head to the locked door at the entrance of the city. Sure. You damn roach! Got pocket incensory. Oh, never mind. It's I thought it's gonna be an active item. Pocket incensory. Passive effect. Adds flame damage to your attacks. Enchanted container. Filled with charcoal and incense. This seems like a mass. Oh, ah, my leaf doesn't look special. Ah, my arrows don't look special either. What do you mean? Oh, that looks special! That is sick! If you're playing this game, get that first attempt on this boss fight. This looks sick! Look at this! Boom, boom! Yo! Do I have 4 fragments? I should have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go! Alright, that was free as hell! That looks so cool! I'm going the most optimal route of taking damage from everything. She's blocked everything! Should I put on the... what it's called? The cut form. Because I feel like it's gonna be required. Maybe. I don't know if this deals any damage, but like, it looks so sick. And it seems like a really good artifact that cannot hit me, but it will add some damage to my attacks, which seems really useful. I don't remember what bosses are left in this game. I know there's Baroness and Huntress. There's the like random boss fight that is completely gimmicky with the balls that she sends at you. And there is the... I wanna talk to her. There is also the Queen, but I think the Queen is more of a memory game than an actual fight. Where a lot of her attacks are really free, but if you don't know what something means, you will get hit by them. Like for example, there's the like glow. I think in the second phase and the third phase it does completely something else. You see the glow in the second phase and you do what you thought you were supposed to do on the third phase, you're gonna get hit. Huh? Who are you? And how did you get here? Get out, outsider, now! You're giving me the creeps. But I wanna talk to the cat girl. Why are you still here? What is it you desire? Your number! Whatever you say. I'm Nutmeg Liz, curator of this royal Pinakofeka. Like I told you before, leave. I wish there was a reason for you to stick around, but there isn't. You have business with the Queen. Well, that's rare. Do you realize? No, never mind. Be glad you're still alive and breathing. Don't worry though. Your time is coming. At this point, we're walking a path of uncertainties. It brings out the best and the worst out of us. Alright, counter argument to you, my lady. Cat sphere. I cannot talk to you. At this point... The cat girl doesn't have an interaction with the cat. Let's leave this game, it's actually 1 out of 10. I cannot believe I enjoyed this experience, how? It's impossible. This gives me, like, game over screen from Castlevania Area of Sorrows vibes. Like, the colors are similar. And the art from that is so cool. It looks morbid as hell, but I really like it. I don't think I want to talk to you guys today. Not feeling like it. No. It's so strange to see all of this after editing the first and the second Momodora. Because I did that really recently. Tomorrow actually is the day that Momodora 1 is supposed to release the second part. Oh, thank you. The second part is supposed to release, so the last one. You had some really expensive items. How can I help you? Quick arrows, pocket incensory. Yo, we got that for free! Let's go! Quick arrows, passive effect. Drastically increases speed of arrows. So if you're playing yourself, try to get this for free. Holy, this seems so cool. Sure. Violet Sprite. Active effect. Cast protective dark sorcery. Thank you. I think it's just gonna be balls around my character. And this is Crystal Seed, which, yeah, 50% more damage. Violet Sprite. A no substance leaked out of emptiness. The citizens of Karst, upon being cursed, enter a transitional state, neither truly alive nor truly dead. We also bought some other thing, quick arrows. Special type of arrow used by the archery of Karst. Sure, let's wear it temporarily. And it looks really similar to drilling arrows. Oh, they're both used by archery of Karst, alright. No, I want to use the incensory. I wonder what would happen if you killed the boss with pocket incensory in your inventory. Because usually these like Dual Pearl and Edia's Pearl have the same effect, but they're different items, so it's strange to me that it's the same exact item. Unless, like, Edia's Pearl has a stronger poison that can also affect you. Property to the arrows? No, it's... Description is the same, so I'm not quite sure. How does this work? It's a weaker version of the ball around you. The Blessing Charm, yeah. Cast Protective Light Sorcery. Interesting. So can I activate both at the same time? Yeah. And enemies don't know what the hell is going on. I'm not quite sure how this series is gonna be edited at this point. Because I plan to keep the bosses, the all me screaming and stuff like that for a bonus episode. But the actual exploring and stuff like that, I'm not quite sure how will that look like. I can skip everything here because we already got that from the previous playthrough. So it's kind of optional. Oh no. I want to save after this, that's for sure. Ooh, that was close. I feel like if he hit me, I would just evaporate from existence. And I might be a bit calmer than usual today. And that's mostly because everything is going wrong this week for some reason. And the fact that I wasn't able to record anything for the past 6 weeks. And I really wanted to do that this week. But instead it's like Wednesday today. And it's the only day I'm allowed to record. Which is a shame. And that's a really big shame because today I was supposed to record a sort of a visual novel. Like other games of the creator of Azelin. But for the past 2 days I have no internet. Or at least there's some like problems with it. Which is sick because I wasn't able to download the game and play it from a Flash player like I would usually do for something like... what's the game called? Hey wait, isn't this the Baroness? Like I would... Damn, I didn't expect him to hit me so hard. But yeah, I would usually download games and play them on a Flash player. Not really able to do that with this game as it appears to be made in Unity. And I guess that type of game isn't downloadable for a Flash player. Meanwhile, if I was... when I was recording stuff like Deep Sleep and... one other game that was sort of similar. What's the... Don't Fear? Fearless. Oh, Fearless. I would usually just download that and play it after some time. So we can... Ooh, you can cancel animation. Interesting. So let's see what we can replace this stuff with. Crystal Seed, I think it's really required for this. I'm not quite sure how the magic is gonna deal with Baroness. Because I know that arrows don't work at all. But maybe piercing arrows will work. We can try that. What other things can I deal with? I definitely want the Sparse Thread. Here, wind was really really bad. Summon several back blocks. I'm not quite sure how did that work. This, I'm not quite sure if it will count as me taking damage. Full HP. Increases visibility in dark areas. I don't think that's gonna be useful during a boss fight. So sure, let's keep the charm. I think that's gonna be way stronger than the Violet Sprite. Although I don't think I'm gonna be using it, so I might take it off. Because I remember it being really janky with how it works on the bosses and their, like, poise stat? I don't know how to call it. Where they get knocked out, and it can really mess with you if you're used to just playing normally. So we are the one who engaged with Fennel. Turn back now, foreigner. Her Highness does not want to be disturbed. Such impudence. Magnolia! Yeah, this boss fight seems really difficult. I definitely want to learn how the archer works like. Right, so she shoots down. Is that it? Alright. I mean, if that's it, then I want to always stand below her. So standing here is a really bad idea. Oh, thank you. My arrows do not work. I almost got hit. So after a knockback, she hits practically instantly. And I did not save. God damn, need healer from the past. How good are you at games? So definitely I want to keep a pocket incensory and maybe low health when... sorry, double damage when low health. Sparse thread definitely on the first phase is gonna be really nice. Although I'm not quite sure when can I use it. We're gonna have to test that a bit. But the boss fight seems easier than expected. And let me take some chip damage here. Thank you. I have a red glow, I think. Yeah, I look like I'm really angry. Me after fighting the white lady for the past, like, half an hour. One hit, second hit, and smashing down, right? Dash behind her. 2 hits. God damn, need healer. Really bad placement. Hide here. Hide behind. That was her only attack, right? And I almost got hit. So I want to always... I don't think she can shoot me. So I want to shoot her with a bow. Main character just looking at boots. Ha! This is how I stomp you! I know you're kind. Cough. Just like the pardoner. You stand against our queen. Cough. Blinded by faith. The queen would never hurt us. An item! Let's go! Got heavy arrows. Is this gonna slow down the arrows? Passive effect. Increases power of arrows. Weapon of Magnolia. Captain of the Archery of Karst. Raised in the woods, she joined Karst's order of knights and partnered with the loyal Lupiar. Ooh, it looks exactly the same as the quick arrows and the other one. Pocket incensory, heavy arrows. I think it's gonna be the best combo in the game. Because it cannot hit me, and it increases my damage. And I want to definitely heal. Because I don't... Wait. There's a save point to the right. I repeat, there is a save point to the right. I think the arrows got bigger. And we've never seen how the faster arrows look like. Wait, they're instant! What? Wait. I want to see that. Yo, look at... They're huge! You know, the classic... Wait. No secrets there. Did I do the exact same thing in the first playthrough? So the handgun comes back in this game. I didn't realize. Nice. No, that's fun. But I'm not gonna be playing with that. I definitely want the incensory. Because I'm really insensitive. Let's go. So this might actually be the last recording. Which means we will not be getting all the ivory bugs because I have no ability to do that. So we will not know whether this was a good ending or not. I'm assuming it was, because I've looked at the achievements of this game. The achievement about getting an ending, like the good ending, was exact... Nah, I don't want to run back. Oh, wait. Can you turn that... No. I thought it might be like on the top right, an ivory bug. I look at the achievements, and the achievement for a special ending was looking exactly like what we did in the last part of the series. Or at least the part where we defeated the queen. So I don't think there is an additional ending. But there might be a bad ending that we didn't get, that I skipped because I have the tea leaf, right? Spring leaf, my bad. Yeah, we have the spring leaf, which I think is the requirement for getting the good ending. Or good ending. I'm not quite sure how good is it, because we still die. And I'm not quite sure even if the queen is alive after that. Like I think she was breathing, but I'm not quite sure if, you know, she's alive. It's kind of nice to play this game without having to worry about ivory bugs and picking up items or anything. You just go through everything. Damn, that was fast. You have all the health, so you don't really need to farm for that. You're gonna die because you're... please, quick! Alright. Where was the, like... the last boss fight I remember in this game? The, like, lady angel with... like a nightgown. I would describe her clothing as... sparse thread? Crystal? I think this is gonna be the boss fight, so... no point in not having everything prepared, yeah. Whoa, 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 never mind. I think it was like the walk above us. You can get through this, I think. Yeah, I do remember this because I got stuck here for like a couple minutes thinking that you cannot pass through that. But I'm surprised that I was able to deal with the boss fight so quickly. Although the boss fights were way easier than expected. I thought the Baroness and the Archer would point at you and not just the middle of the room. And I got really lucky with not getting hit there. Meanwhile, the Demon Lady had way less health than I thought. During the playthrough she seemed really tanky. And yeah, that was really surprising. Oh wait, I have to talk to you or you will disappear. Cow. Ah. Please. End my suffering. Sure. Yeah, at least now... like, before she just bled out and nothing really came of it. You know, here she had an actual mercy kill. And she also knows that she will be... like, every culture has a different way of hiding the dead, or how to describe it. So at least she will know that she got the honorary way of doing it. So this was the boss fight I was thinking about. I don't think she's gonna be... oh, never mind, you have like a herb on your chest as well. I didn't remember her having that. So the right one is special, right? Yeah, this is such a gimmick boss fight that I don't think there's gonna be any problems. She's immune to arrows! And she also does that, alright. So this is gonna be 10 times easier than expected. Oh, never mind. Alright. Oh, that was an accident. I wanted to use an item, I switched an item, then I panicked, I clicked the switching items like 10 times, and then I accidentally used the correct item. Let's go. And that wasn't even a boss fight. Damn. Imagine being such a special enemy, and the game is like, yeah, you're not special at all. You're just a common enemy, not worth at all. Not even worth a special reward for you. Or maybe we have bought the item that she would drop, usually. That's also a possibility. Had to save there, so we don't have to repeat this. So wait, am I on the last boss? What am I supposed to do after this? I still have like... alright, today I have an infinite amount of time to record, but... it's been 35 minutes! How am I here already? Guys! I wanted to do something today. I don't exactly want to record any visual novel. At least the ones that I didn't plan to. Because I don't really feel... like today is gonna... I'm gonna be doing a good work at that. Wow, that was close. The next room was kinda dangerous, right? So let me heal. It's wild that you can remember stuff from half a year ago. This is gonna be like... if I have to remember, it was the room with... like really tall room with a lot of mages that you have to just go up an elevator. Who would have guessed I was correct? But this game is so damn chill after Momodora won, and didn't expect that mage. Like, it's so chill after Momodora won. God damn, bro, what was that? I didn't even expect to be hit by that elevator. But today I was, I guess, playing some difficult games. I was able to get to defeat the special boss fight in Katana Zero in 32 attempts. Like 32 deaths. Where it only took me 2 deaths to get to the, like, final phase of that fight. Which was really impressive. Let me skip you. I have to go through that elevator once again! And I also played against Nightmare King Grimm today. Because I was trying to test my controller. Oh right, I can talk about my controller because there isn't anything else to talk about. I have 3 new controllers. Amazing. And this one I'm using right now is Xbox S. And I have to say, this is by far the best controller I've ever used in my life. God damn, the D-pad is so good. I also have a PS5 controller. And I was playing Celeste with both of these. And god damn, Celeste was unplayable on the PS4 controller. I was trying to do stuff and my character was going the wrong direction every time I wanted to do something. That was really impressive. So the fact that I now have a controller, the Xbox Xbox S, the names are really confusing for me. The Xbox S controller is so godlike. The D-pad, it's perfect, man. You play Celeste with it, you feel like you're playing on a keyboard. It's so good. But this, at the same time, the worst controller I ever owned in my life. Like, holy moly. It has so many problems with it. It's the first controller in my life where everything that can go wrong with a controller, it did go wrong. Like my button A, sometimes it just doesn't work, so I just don't jump. I waterboarded this controller in alcohol like 3 times at this point, and it works. For now, maybe it's gonna stop working in like 5 minutes. The B button was sticky. I had this controller sent to repair. It came back. After a week, it still works like garbage. Right now it's working perfectly. I love it. It's the best controller I ever owned. I have a second controller, Xbox S, and that one is also broken. The right bumper, it's broken. Its buttons sometimes don't work, so... Yeah, it's the best controller, but it's the worst controller at the same time. The only controller I have 2 of which, and I have to send them to repair. Or at least the second one. If that one will work perfectly next time, I'm gonna be so happy, man. But alright, I think this is gonna be the maybe hardest boss fight. Not because it's gonna be difficult, but because it's gonna be really difficult to remember how to fight her. That explodes, but I'm not quite sure if that explosion can affect me. Oh, this is music though! Yo! Wow, need healer from the past. God damn, the shot! She almost got hit! Right now I'm just studying the phases. I don't want to go into the second and third phase without knowing how to deal with the attacks. Or otherwise it's gonna be a pointless fight. Oh, there's this phase, which is really easy. Don't get hit, but, you know. Need healer special. I'm not gonna go by the rules. I'm gonna get hit. Alright, I have to you to... How did she do that? Wait, no, repeat that. I wanna see that again. I wanna be able to avoid that, so... What did she do there? Does she just teleport to you without acknowledging it? Or at least showing that she's gonna do that. So this one disappears. So I have to wait for everything to disappear and then I can, after some delay, dash away, alright. She also is an atomic nuke. Really interesting. The third phase, I also remember being easy, but why was it easy? I even had to yawn just to... My eardrums disappeared this time. She does that. Those two nukes, I do remember that. I can shoot her at her... I'm not quite sure how to explain that. Fast projectile. 3 fast projectiles, yeah. I even remember that, I don't know how. But then What happened there? I thought she always is gonna do those attacks in a sequence, but then she did them a bit differently than expected. But alright, that doesn't... Oh my god, imagine the... What is it called? Blessing Charm on the third phase. Oh my god, that's gonna be so sick. Even in the... Wait. Blessing Charm in the second phase, when there are the 2 spinning things, so I cannot even hit her. Oh, that's gonna be so good! And I can even use the thread on the third phase. Ah, I had that dash, bro. Nice. Oh, this attack, exactly. Like, look at this. Alright, it's way less impressive than I expected. Beware of the balls that are gonna come after this. Oh, she drops down! I see! I thought she will follow my location. It is free. Breast. Pray. That was a weird sentence, my bad. Let me shoot you in your cloth. Yawn. It's really good to have that active so you know when... Nuke! I don't think I will ever say in another game, nuke like that. But yeah, this, as I said, it's a memory game, it's not really a difficult fight. Let's go, full charge, let's go, full charge, baby! No, oh, yeah, full damage on your face, queen! Ah. Boom. Ah, that was a waste of time. Oh, that was so close. But I did it anyway, let's go! Calm Need Healer, by the way. Disappeared, let's go. Die. Pray, 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 pray. Beware of the nukes, Need Healer from the future. Please don't get hit by them once again. I look at my shoes to see where did I stomp on these absolute bugs of enemies. Ah, god damn, bro, that was a really bad timing on my part. My bad, guys. The fact that you had to see that, I'm really ashamed of it. I'm gonna make a apology video later. And this one is gonna be really sincere. Look at these little jumps when my A button works, like... That is amazing! And yes, I am really salty about it not working. Look at that smooth movement! God damn! Who is this guy? Oh, it's me? Oh, of course. Boom! You cannot even... You don't know where I am! Woo! No! What hit me? Straight up, what hit me? Does she have an active hit? What is this attack? Wait, how did I... Okay, first, she has an active hitbox. I hate that. It's so inconsistent. In the last couple fights, I was so close to her that I didn't think that she has one. You know, this time I got hit by it still. And she had an attack that I didn't see, despite me really fighting her slowly the first attempt. That was really dumb. Oh no. I don't know how to... How do I avoid it? Oh, alright. Oh, let's go! Let's go! That was so smooth! That was a waste of time. I repeat, that was a waste of time. Oh, that wasn't a waste of time though! The damage! Look at her health! Or the lack of it! I think I will be able to yawn. Execute her before before doing anything else. Let's go. That's so cool. Alright, so the first two phases are really easy. Yawn again. Let me look at my shoes. Nope, I'm not looking at my shoes. I'm locked in. Oh, come on, my timing is so off, goddamn! Like, you see what I'm trying to do, but yeah, that was really bad. Alright, so you have to wait for it to... Alright, my bad. Like, I'm really expecting her to instantly shoot, not do the, like, white glow and then shoot after some time. I think I should have dashed in the air instead of the ground, so I have a longer period of time to dodge, and I also dash a longer distance, so... That was weird. So I can make a mistake and not get hit. Ooh, why did I not dodge there? I know there was some sort of cooldown between those actions, but sure. I guess it wasn't my mistake. It's really strange how this save file keeps your item sometimes. Like now I'm holding this item. And before it was always holding the like thread. Oh, full damage. Nice. Like, look at that. The amount of damage I took is 0, but I still took damage. I don't like that as a... I said that during the White Lady fight. At least I'm sure I screamed that at some point. And I'm gonna say this again here. Why make the boss have like a... just an aura around them that deals damage to you? I don't get it. Just make the attacks more difficult, so I have to position myself differently, rather than making the boss deal damage by themselves for no reason. Oh, that was so late, bro, that was so late. Need healer is washed. I didn't charge that fully? Really? Oh, that was a really waste of time. Yawn. Give it some time and then do this. Thank you. I could switch some items, maybe even do this, like, look at my hardcore gameplay, switching in the menus, what is he doing? More damage? But did I lose my damage up? I might have lost my damage up. So maybe it wasn't worth it. Don't miss the timing again and we should be free. Oh, that was really... So free. So free. 51 minutes, I'm done. Wait, let me do this. My arms are so strong! But wait, will I even get an item out of this? I really doubt that. Maybe in a New Game Plus, but do I want to go New Game Plus again? Not exactly. But yeah, you can see here, the queen is... No, she doesn't even look like she's breathing. So maybe she did die. But what do I do after this? I don't have anything else to record. I don't want to record a new series. Damn. When the curse from east reached the village of Lun, a priestess was sent on a sacred mission to seal it away. The priestess triumphed over the dark, stopping the spread of the curse by drawing it into her body, but she faded away in the process. Now only a faint memory of her story remains, passed on as a tradition. Even so, her spirit of determination lingers on, guiding younger priestesses towards finding peace. Roll the credits! Damn! Yeah, I wanted to say that the hardest boss fights I fought before doing this challenge would be... Number 1 is the Baroness, number 2 is the Demon, number 3 is the Lady in White, number 4 is the Queen probably, number 5 would be the first boss fight in the game because you have no abilities, so it's really difficult to dodge them. But my thoughts on the game. After playing the first 3 Momodoras, I can say I kinda am not the biggest fan of where this series went as a game. The second game and the third game had really fast-paced combat. Really similar to like Hollow Knight, but maybe like a bit simplified because you couldn't knock away from the enemies when they were below you. And I really like that. The second and third game were sick. The first game, too many ranged weapons, not my cup of tea. But yeah, the second and third game were sick. So this game kind of lost me. The long animations after attacks. The bow was actually a really sick feature. The fact that you have to charge without dashing, without getting hit, without using items. So you have to really strategically think about when do I use my ranged attacks. I cannot just spam them. But they did way too much damage. I felt like the melee weapon should maybe deal a bit more. The ranged weapon maybe a bit less. The items, I don't really care about them. I did use them, but like, they were practically useless besides the you deal more damage. Although the thread was actually broken. Like, holy moly, what was that item? Who thought of it? It stuns the enemies. It deals insane damage. Wild. But yeah, I feel like this game should have went a different path as a series of games. If it was more like the first 3 games with its movements and the combat, I felt I would love this game. Oh my god, this game would be so good. Like, imagine that. Oh my god, it would be so sick. The Lady in White fight, it would be so cool. And I also am not the biggest fan of how the game just logs the 4 basic abilities at the start of the game. Because it feels so unnatural for you to not have an air dash before fighting the Lady in White. At least you could go in a route that makes you not have that. And that made the fight like 20 times harder. Would you like to save over your current save? Sorry, over your file. By doing so, you start a new journey from the beginning, with some changes, no. Alright then. Passive-aggressive, alright then. We're able to do this in 15 minutes. Yeah, I thought it's gonna take a bit longer. But yeah, that was it for Momodora, Reverie under the Moonlight. The next series on the channel is gonna be way different. It's gonna be a shooter, I'm gonna say. A first-person shooter, something we have never seen on this channel before. And yeah, those were my thoughts on the Momodora. There is one more game about made by these devs that looks really similar, and it's called Minoria something after. It looks exactly like Momodora, but as if someone was like, alright, make Momodora, but make it not obvious that you're copying it. That's the best way I can describe it, bro. Like, when I first saw it, I thought like, did someone steal Momodora? And then I look at it, no, it's the same devs, what the hell? But I think it was made without Redane, which was the first guy that was behind the first game, second game, third game, and even this game. So yeah, that was it for Momodora. I hope to see you in the next series, which you will not expect what it's gonna be. Bye-bye. Oh my god, OBS is working, guys! I repeat, OBS is working. Damn, this game is loud. I was playing on slot 2, right? Wait, I don't have internet, don't I? Well, I guess I cannot look at it. How do you dash? B. I don't have air dash, right?
Stay fabulous.